Class 7 English Grammar Topic 1 The Sentence Animated Grammar. A sentence is a group of words which starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop, question mark or exclamation mark. A sentence contains or implies a predicate and a subject. There are 4 types of sentences. The declarative sentence makes a statement. The interrogative sentence asks a question. The exclamatory sentence is a statement that shows strong emotion. The imperative sentence gives a direction or a command. Identify the types of sentences listed. Declarative sentences. Sentences that state something are called declarative sentences. For example, my name is John. Sam is my brother. He became a doctor at the age of 18. Each of the above sentences makes a statement. All such sentences are called declarative sentences. Declarative sentences are further subdivided into 2 types: affirmative or positive sentences. The sentences that make positive statements are called affirmative sentences. For example, the fox looked at a piece of cheese. Negative sentences. The sentences that make negative statements are called negative sentences. For example, the fox did not like the piece of cheese. Interrogative sentences. Sentences that ask questions are called interrogative sentences. For example, do you like stories? What kind of stories do you like? How many stories have you read? Each of the above sentences asks a question. All such sentences are called interrogative sentences. In an interrogative sentence, the auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. For example, they have gone away. It is a statement. Have they gone away? It is an interrogative sentence, as the auxiliary verb have is placed before the subject they. We put a question mark at the end of an interrogative sentence. Imperative sentences. Sentences that express a command, an order, a request, or an advice are called imperative sentences. For example, command, keep the pen on the table. Request, pass me the sugar please. Advice, do you work regularly? We put a full stop at the end of an imperative sentence. Exclamatory sentences. Sentences that express some strong feelings of surprise, anger, shock, admiration, appreciation, wonder, or luck are called exclamatory sentences. For example, surprise, how tall she is. Admiration, what a beautiful butterfly it is. Appreciation, what an intelligent child you are. Danger, shh, say no more. Shock, alas, I lost my favorite book. We put an exclamation mark at the end of an exclamatory sentence. The subject. The subject is a person or thing the sentence is about. Often, but not always, it will be the first part of the sentence. The subject will usually be a noun phrase, a noun and the words such as adjectives that modify it, followed by a verb. Finding the subject. Once you determine the verb, ask a WH question of the verb. This will locate the subject or subjects. For example, David works hard. Who works hard? David. Does is the subject. Beer and wine are my favorite drinks. What are my favorite drinks? Beer and wine are the subjects. The subject or subjects of a sentence will answer the questions who or what. The predicate. Once you have identified the subject, the remainder of the sentence tells us what the subject does or did. This part of sentence is the predicate of the sentence. The predicate always includes the verb and the words which come after the verb. For example, Michael Schumacher drove the race car. Michael Schumacher is the subject, drove the race car is the predicate.